guys, this is Teach. I decided to do a video about comfort zones. The reason I'm doing this video is because I decided to get out of my own comfort zone and actually step in front of a camera. So this is going to be about 10 minutes long at the most. It's a very important video because I've seen a lot of people missing out on their true potentials just because of self-limiting beliefs. So let me just show you where I am right now. This is my home in South Africa. You can see that's a nice view. It's quite a big property. I'm in my bedroom right now. Let me just show you. Actually, we're going to actually stay inside. Let me just show you. This is where I spend most of my time if I'm not traveling. Oh, you need to see. This is the reason I got this place. The bathroom is just insane. Can you see it nicely? I hope you can see it nicely. I've got an amazing shower. Sorry about the mess and all those things, guys. Okay, let me just sit down and talk about this and why I showed you all of those things. Why it's so important. Let me just plug in my computer. All right, so let's be serious now. The door is closed, there is no noise. Why did I show you all those things? Let me take you through my journey. When I got started, I went to the United States with $70 in my name, and I spent most of my time eating McDonald's from the $1 menu, sleeping under bridges, washing in restrooms and things like that, right? So I went through that whole struggle, and why was it necessary for me? It was necessary in order to change who I was to who I needed to become in order to make the kinds of money I needed to make. Now, everywhere I go, right, I travel 5-star, I eat in the best restaurants and all those things. Why? Because of what I had to go through in order to become the person I am right now. Not to brag. What I do, you can do also. As you can tell, I've got an accent. I failed in school. I couldn't hold a proper job. The only reason I ended up where I am is because when I went to the United States, I could not get a real job because I did not have a social security. So I ended up being forced, not out of my own free will, being forced by circumstances into the world where we are right now. So one of the things which I adopted through all that, I learned everything else, right? Then because of the media, I was never comfortable with the way I look. I'm not pretty enough, I'm not pretty boy, and right now, quite frankly, I don't want to be. I'm balding, so I shave my head almost every 3 days so that it doesn't show. Those things force me to hide behind a computer. That's my comfort zone. You rarely see me in front of a camera. So I was sitting down thinking, what message should I give to you? What message, right, should I give to you? And I decided, why not talk about limiting beliefs? Right now, you've got a job which you specialize in. I can bet right now you think that's the only thing which you can do, which is not true. There are so many things which you can learn. You learned that job which you have right now, you can learn something else, just like with the internet. With the internet, there are small, simple steps which you need to have in place in order to make money. If you know anything about the program which we are creating right now, this program, you can make money without mastering anything. This is amazing. Right now, if I were to work on limiting beliefs, right? Everyone knows we had an amazing $1 million company which were to shut down because of merchant problems. That could have stopped a normal person. My partner and myself, we came back even stronger, right? We've got relationships with the best of the best, right? In terms of merchant, in terms of marketing, in terms of traffic, in terms of you name it. So Now we've got an even stronger infrastructure because we did not let the small losses, the small problems affect the big picture. Yes, we have created multiple $1 million businesses, right? But there are certain beliefs which led to all that. Now, because we have done it before, we know we can always do it. That's a belief, right? So how do you build a belief before you have actually walked initially? That's the challenge. That's the one thing which you need to solve, right? Look in the mirror. Tell me, seriously, look in the mirror and tell me, what do I have which you don't, right? Let's not talk about the successes, whatever. Picture me 6 years ago, standing next to a phone booth, right? Phone booth. It was pouring, raining, tears coming out of my eyes, debating with this $1.75. Do I eat tomorrow or do I call my mother crying for help? 2 hours staying in front of that phone booth in the pouring rain, holding everything which I owned between me and poverty in my green duffel bag. There was nothing to separate me and you. I can tell you right now, where you are right now is 10 times better off than where I was. So there's no reason whatsoever why you cannot achieve what I have achieved. The only person who can stop you is you. The only person who can stop you is you. Whatever you have programmed yourself in the past that you are, guess what? You are much, much more than that. You are much, much more than that. The choice is yours. You can be more, or you can be just what you are right now. You do not want to be lying in your deathbed and regretting the chances you did not take, regretting the visions which you had which you never explored, regretting the person which you could have become which never manifested because you were not willing to become uncomfortable. Guess what? I'm still not handsome, I'm still bald, I still have an accent. I'm in front of the camera right now. Whatever people say cannot change me because I made that decision. One thing which I beg you not to become is not letting someone's opinion of you become your reality. The only person who can stop that from happening is you. Only person who can stop that from happening is you. The only person who can stop you from becoming successful is you. Only person who can rob you from your successes is you. So the only person who can make you successful is who again? You. Think about it. You. Right now you are sitting there wondering, can I do this? Look, we've got a program where you can make money just by sending people to it. And we do the rest. If you can't make money with that, you won't make money from anything else. If you fail at first, guess what? Guess what? It doesn't matter. Tomorrow is a new day. You start again. You start again. Only thing which I ask is, don't go with the problems. Don't go with the problems. If something happens right now, deal with it right now and move on from it. Deal with it right now and move on from it. And do not, please, do not, I beg you, do not let your loved ones rob you of your dreams. They are going to advise you that you can't, tell you that you can't. I'm here to tell you that you can. If an African boy with an accent, without a social security number, without the opportunities which most people had, can sit here and say, you know what, next week I'm going to launch another $1 million business. What to stop you? Only person who's going to stop is you. So stop with the limiting beliefs, with the excuses that you can't. Forget about the failures of the past, because what happened yesterday does not have anything to do with tomorrow. The only common denominator, the past, the present, and the future, the only common denominator is you. So what is you going to do? Is you going to waste time like you did yesterday? Or is you going to change future? It's your choice. I know some people are going to miss this message because of grammatical errors. English is not my first language. I know some people are going to miss the message because I'm not the cutest guy in the world. It's your call. What you get from this video, it's all up to you. My name is Teach. I got educated through the School of Hard Knocks. I was fortunate enough to be in a position where there were no choices. I could not choose. I had to survive. I had to move forward. I had to hustle. I had to become who I needed to become to be successful. Sometimes too many choices will rob you of what's rightfully yours. Right now, I need you to make the choice. Get busy. Anything which you've always wanted to do and you felt you were not right there, forget about that. Do it right now. Do it right now. Okay? This is a message from South Africa, from Teach the Great. Love you guys. Forget about each and every limiting belief and get busy. See you guys. Bye-bye.